Alright guys and girls, welcome back to another Slimfast dieting video. Having a bit of a change up today for my mum, it is. She's having some boiled eggs for dinner. But this is the Slimfast dieting video of mine for my Slimfast dieting plan. This is day 368 I believe now, so 368 days into my dieting Slimfast plan. So I've already gone past the 1 day by 2 days. Actually 3 days. So yeah, not too bad, considering we're in 368 already. 368 days. We're going to keep this train rolling, as I call it. And yeah, hopefully we should be good. I'm just washing up some of the plates. This is video log 753 now, so 753 episodes. Right, so I'm just doing my mum some boiled eggs. I've got 4 in there at the moment. Plus I've got my big batch of rice in there, in the other one. So in this one here to the left, we have the brown rice. That's going for my chicken and my baked beans. And in this one here we have the boiled eggs, 4 of them, because my mum wants just the normal eggs. She wanted fried eggs, so this is what I had this morning for my breakfast. Slimfast high protein shake. It says high protein 15 grams, but what I added with that this morning, I added some spinach with it. And you know what Popeye used to eat? And he used to get big muscles, big guns. So that's why I'm starting to eat that. This one, I actually had quite a bit of this morning. And this bag was actually a 200 gram bag of spinach. And I added some cucumber into my diet as well with the Slimfast. And also added some of my soya milk to put in with the protein shakes with the Slimfast. So that way I am going to get more of my daily doses of vegetables and vitamins and vitamins. So it's quite good. Actually, I think that's the one, isn't it? Yeah, that's the one. So now what we're going to do now is to get the boiled eggs in it. Probably do that one more time, and then I've got to wait for the bloomin' rice to cook, which shouldn't take too long. And then I'm going to do my mum's tomatoes, and then I'm going to do some mashed potato. And yeah, what I mixed up this morning with my mixer, I got this new thing, this new little gadget here. This is my best friend now. This is going to be my best friend for a long time. It is the Ninja Slim. This is from the Nutri Ninja Slim brand. I don't know if this is a new one or not. I bought it brand new from the shop, anyway, from Tesco's. All brand new, but I'm on about new. If it's just come out, the slim version, or if this is sort of like it's been out for a while. I think it's been out for a while. Yeah, so the brown rice usually takes about 20 to 25 minutes, but I put it in a couple minutes before I did this video here, guys and girls. So what I'm going to do now for a minute, I want to do myself a hot chocolate. Oh yeah, it was actually what I was going to say. Oh yeah, this bloke was supposed to come yesterday or today or something. It's supposed to be on the 6th or the 5th. Anyway, my mum phoned up this morning, and they said they actually came yesterday, but no one like answered the door, and it's strange because we were getting the electric fixed in, because they were going to put a new board in, and apparently no one answered the door or something. They knocked on the door, but the thing is, we didn't hear a knock at the door, and it's strange. Like they must have been like knocking really low. But I think so. I said to my mum, I have to get a doorbell or something to put on the front door so it's more louder. Yeah, so I've got my baked beans. Where's my baked beans? Baked beans, baked beans. Ah. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I'm starting also, I've just uploaded a couple of videos. I'm uploading another video at the moment from my PlayStation 4 Pro of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I'm doing like a sort of a replay from start to finish, but little clips, and I'm using the DVR of the PlayStation 4, just uploading for that way. It's a lot easier, and what I'm doing it without actually using my commentary over the top of it. I was going to do a commentary over the top, but if I do, it takes me a long time. I'll be right back. Right, there we go. Right, just had to do something. I thought my brother's coming down for a minute. But anyway, with Assassin's Creed, it's absolutely a brilliant game. I love the originals. The originals are good, absolutely fantastic games. But for me, I think where you had Assassin's Creed Unity and you have Assassin's Creed Syndicate, I think Assassin's Creed Syndicate is probably one of the most finest tuned games that I've played on the PlayStation 4. I mean, it could do with a quality boost up a bit with the resolution seeming the PlayStation 4 Pro's out. Hopefully they do a performance thing on it to upgrade it to 4K, at least the resolution, and then just tone down the actual quality settings on it, and then they should just have the perfect game in 4K. But I was hoping that the PlayStation 4K as well, or Pro, gets it so you can actually live stream in 4K, which would be fantastic if they did. Seeing some games, there is some games like Skyrim, which is Elder Scrolls 5, is actually able to output in 4K, but I think it's using checkerboard mode. Right, so how long have we been going for, roughly? Oh, only 9 minutes. Bloody hell. I want to try and get at least 15 to 20 minutes out per video if I can, but I think for dinner it's going to be a little bit of a tricky thing. I might do 14 minutes on this one, go to around about 14 minutes. And then my brother comes down sometimes and he thinks I'm an idiot because he thinks I'm talking to myself when I'm doing videos. And I've noticed my little ratings are going up now, like for my money and all that on there, which I'm earning. But I have no idea how it works, the system, per views and all of that. Because it says once it gets to $100, it says you can cash out and all of that. But say if you didn't want to cash out, I mean, I'm hoping it carries on over the top of it. because I'm not going to cash that out at all until I've got a shitload ton of money on there. But and I wanted to give like some of it away to charity and all that, for like Heart Foundation and all that kind of stuff, because without the Heart Foundation and without the doctors actually helping children, like babies like me when I was little, with heart trouble and all that, I wouldn't have been here in the first place. And then people say, oh well, what about these other babies that died and passed away and all that due to the faults of the doctors? I wouldn't say it's the fault of the doctors at all. They do their best as much as they can, but whether these babies, children, actually suffered really bad heart conditions that their hearts just couldn't take it anymore. And I mean, you can only do so much, and even babies at that time are vulnerable to certain degrees of heart problems in the first place. They're more vulnerable to it because they're so tiny and so fragile. So I think it's more about whether they were too weak to carry on, and even if they had tried to fix it, it probably wouldn't have helped them for very long. But for me, myself, I'm glad I'm still alive and I'm still here to do these videos, and I'm glad I'm here to inspire other people to do it, because I wouldn't have been here otherwise. And it was the same doctor who did my heart problems was the same one where all these babies supposed to died in Cheltenham, and I think, or Gloucester or something, but it was in Bristol area. So I'm still lucky to be alive. And then I had my dad at the time, like literally when he was alive, when I was a baby, my dad was waiting outside the room for me when they did my operation at 3 weeks old. And at that age, it was a touch and go and stuff. My temperature dropped from like, I think it was like 90 down to like 0%. And then suddenly my temperature just went right back up, which is a miracle, because basically, apparently, a priest actually did a sort of like a prayer over me. My mum said that this bloke who's a vicar did like a sort of a speech over me, over my sort of like over my operation table. So whether that is like an act of God actually saved me on that day, and now I'm here to just talk it through. And if it was a sort of a God thing, then yeah, God is real, and God wanted me to be here in the first place, and He saved me. So yeah, I'm all grateful for it. Definitely grateful. Alright, so I'm just finishing touches off here. The power of God is quite powerful. I'm not religious myself, but from that time I was a believer. Definitely a believer. Even though I was a baby, but still good. Obviously you've got to have faith anyway, and like in religion you have to have faith, and you've got to have something to believe in, because if you don't, well then all help is lost for you. Right, so here we go. Oh, so about 14 minutes into it. Anyway, guys and girls, I'm going to finish this one off. This is 753, so the other one will be 754 of my video logs. Thank you for watching this episode. If you did enjoy this episode, if I was quite helpful in the way, or inspiring in any way, do put a like in the comments below. Well, put a like down at the bottom. Share this, subscribe to the channel, like, favourite and all that, and cheers. And also, if you want to go over to my Twitter, ant17third87, that'd be grateful. and my Instagram as well. And cheers all for watching, and stay safe all.